Jennifer Sness here watching News 24 Live. Well, it's Wine Wednesday, and of course, I'm joined in studio by Food 24's wine expert, Kathy Marston. We're going to be looking at the Moody Wine Farm's Pinotage today, paired with a delicious lamb dish. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, very excited. I haven't tasted these wines for a long time, so I'm quite looking forward to this.
And I love a Pinotage, so.
Do you know, I'm getting to like it more and more. When I first came to this country, it was about 14 years ago, and we were all in the sort of throes of banana and really bitter and not very nice at all. And the strides that we have made in making Pinotage in the last decade are unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Anyone who hasn't tried Pinotage recently, honestly, you need to catch a wake up. This is really good stuff now. We're making some really nice wines.
All right, great.
So exciting.
The Moody Wine Farm is actually the first black-owned wine farm in South Africa, and we actually spoke to farm owner Mumzi Rangaka, and she tells a really inspirational story. Can you tell us a little bit more about the wine that comes from Stellenbosch? That's where their farm's located.
It is. I think that these are grapes from the farm, and I think the Rangaka family is a very interesting family. It always needs, you know, somebody's got to break the mold. Somebody's got to say that, you know, this is our heritage as well. This is part of our country, and this is something that we want to be involved in. And I think the Rangaka family have done an amazing job. They've really blazed a trail for a lot of other winemakers to feel that this is an industry that they can be part of. Whereas previously I think that people have felt a little bit excluded from that. And there's no need, because wine's for everyone to enjoy and have a good time with. So they've done great work. And they're making really nice wines. This one's lovely. I very enjoyed tasting this just now. I don't think they actually make the wines themselves. I think that they actually use some of their neighbours' winemakers to actually make the wines for them. But I think the packaging's really nice and very, very smart. And I think the wine tastes great. So it's nice to have a proudly, in lots of senses of the word, proudly South African wine to drink today.
Great, let's give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, now then. There's lots of lovely black and red berried fruit on this. Really, really nice. But there is a little bit of leather and a little bit of coffee in there.
That's what I was just about to
cool,
say.
Isn't it? Oh, you're so good. I'm so pleased my training's paying off there. Okay, let's see if it tastes of those things as well. And sometimes when you say coffee on a Pinotage, all the purists go, oh, coffee, you know, and they all get snobby and they think it's kind of one of these chocolate coffee Pinotages. And this absolutely isn't. This is much more fruit driven, but there's just a little bit of sort of savoury and a little bit of spice and things in there. And I think that works really nicely. I think that's a lovely glass of wine.
Now we've actually paired it with the Moroccan coffee and cardamom lamb. Now you can find that recipe on Food 24, but just look at this. It looks absolutely delicious.
It does, doesn't it? Very, very nice, yeah. And I think that's going to be a really good combination, because there is some spice in there. There's some sweet perfume spice that I think is going to pick up on the cardamom. And then just that little bit of coffee. And you'll find when you cook with coffee and meat, you actually don't get sort of the very strong roasted coffee flavours, but you do get a little bit of smoke, and I think that's going to go really nicely with the wine.
Well, cheers to this delicious pairing.
Absolutely.
Well, this wine is available from the farm and selected retailers, and you can find that delicious recipe in the blurb below this video.